but leaving your house and coming home is another blessing. Transparency. What's your story, Mr. John? This podcast takes you the trials and triumphs of those of everyday life. I am your host, Mr. John. I'm a motivational speaker. I am a songwriter, singer, and I'm happy you chose to stop by. Hey, how you doing today? You could have been anywhere in the world today, but you chose to stop on by. So stay tuned, and we're going to get right into it. If you've not picked up my book, Transparency, 12 Weeks to the New You, it is on Amazon. As well as, if you like interesting stories and articles about health, mental health, physical health, personal training, needing some extra oomph to get you through the day, stop by the AliveExperienceOnline.com. It is a link in my bio. I have over 500 articles about health and fitness, about what you can do. More importantly, if you've not seen the podcast, make your way over there and check out Transparency, What's Your Story? Also, I know some of you all know we do have a telephone number. That's right. If you want to call in and tell me your story, I would really love to hear it. That number is 818-660-5374. Again, 818-660-5374. Thank you guys for your time, and as always, be well.
I was at my daughter's commencement speech yesterday. Well, I heard as she graduated, and a Jamaican woman gave the speech, and she said, "My great-grandfather told my father, I'm planting this tree of mangoes so that one day my great-grandchildren will eat from them." Ooh. And this woman says, as I sat in Jamaica eating mangoes till my stomach was ready to burst, I realized that a man I'd never met cared for me enough to leave something for me to nourish me. And that's simply my motivation for business.
What you heard were the words of Killer Mike, and he was talking about legacy. Leaving something of value to the future. Leaving something of value to the future. Legacy. As we get older, we think about what we've completed in life. From the day you're born to the day you pass away is a timeline. If you notice on your tombstone, it'll say the day you were born and the day you passed away. But there's a line that goes in between that. And what you do within your lifetime between those lines is your legacy. If you've been a good person, that may be your legacy. If you've been a rotten person, that could be your legacy. If you've had to be one of those people he gave his life to Jesus Christ at an early age, yet you know that they didn't, you may be that person. But I think Robin Williams said it best in Mork and Mindy. And I'll find that clip and I'll add that in there. It is the joy of which you leave in people's lives. It's the smiles of which you've left every day. It's maybe the hugs of which you've given. It may be the joy of which you've given those around you. And the moments which you shared that will be a blessing to them, that they will remember after you've gone. Now that's a legacy to build upon.
I'd rather teach you about life than this basketball shit. All right? Basketball shit is good, but this life shit is more important. All right? I want y'all to be great fucking men. Great fucking men. And I know I preach a lot, but that's all right, because I've been through so much in my life. All right? The most underrated blessing is leaving your house and going back home. Y'all understand that? the most underrated blessing, because y'all take it for granted that you just leave your house and you automatically come back home. Some people don't make it home. And y'all get an opportunity to play basketball for y'all livelihood. Y'all understand that? Yeah. Like, don't take that shit for granted. Be grateful every goddamn minute, every step. And I know y'all hear that shit, but I'm gonna keep saying it, because that's the last thing y'all gonna say to me, that coach didn't ever tell me about this shit, to be grateful. Because life gonna hit you, bro. And you gotta have deposits. You gotta have work ethic deposits to get through that shit, all right?
The gratefulness of being a man. The gratefulness of being a man. That coach was giving a lot of gems to those ball players. But the simple fact is, one waking up every morning is a blessing. But leaving your house and coming home is another blessing. Because we've all heard stories, we've seen stories on the news. Those that woke up in the morning thought they were going to be returning home and did not make it. So I begin to ponder the thought. Are we grateful? Men, are we grateful? Are we grateful for the opportunity for those gentlemen to play basketball, or to be able to play a sport, or be able to just do the things that you love to be able to do? Maybe do the things you love doing and getting paid for it. Able to provide for your families. Are we grateful for the opportunity of every day being able to put a smile on somebody's face? Whatever your job may be. Or how about every day being able to go to a job that you like going to, that you love doing? That's a form of being grateful. Sometimes just grateful could be the simple thing. Putting a smile on somebody's face. Grateful being able to provide. Grateful for being able to breathe. There are many reasons to be grateful. I'm curious to hear yours. What are many of the things that you're grateful for? And along the journey, for those men that listen to this podcast or watch this podcast, what are you grateful for with being a man? Let me know. I want to thank you guys again for tuning in. Every week I'm actually trying to get better, to present you guys something that's from the heart, more importantly that you can relate to. Now Gary Vee says it best, so I'm going to quote him. Sharing these thoughts is like oxygen to me. So if they resonate with you, if you feel that this can benefit somebody, subscribe, share, more importantly, like all my platforms, Instagram, Facebook, theliveexperienceonline.com. And I look forward to speaking and sharing with you guys real soon. Be well.